So what's the alternative? Well, what you really want to be doing is using leverage. And by leverage, I mean it could be online content, it could be capital, it could be using coding, it could be leveraging human capital and having other people work for you. And this is when you're putting yourself in these situations where you're utilizing leverage like that, you're no longer selling your time. You start to make money without there being a cost on your time. You start to make money while you sleep. And that's really the true way to build wealth. Now, one of the best ways to get closer to that, because not everyone can code, not everyone has bags of cash that they can put to work, and not everyone's great at online content. A lot of these things you have to learn, like I'm learning. And one of the things you can do, if you are just going to deal with selling your time for the time being until you can start using leverage, is you can sell your time to the highest bidder. So that might mean moving to a job that pays you better, and there are a lot of high-paying employee type jobs where this is a good option and you can build a fair amount of wealth. But for the average person, selling your time as an employee, you're not going to earn very much. So what can you do? Well, if you don't have the leverage option yet, because sometimes you need to build significant knowledge, skills, or capital to be able to use leverage effectively, what you can do is you can sell your time on the open market. You can sell it as a freelancer or as a consultant. Both can involve setting up your own business, and both is riskier than being an employee, but it also offers far greater rewards. And so what happens is you go from a situation of where you're not in control of your time as an employee, because you're told where to be and when and what to wear in an office by a certain time, and you have bosses that you report to. So you're selling your time and you're not in control of your time, where you can move to a situation where you are in control of your time as a freelancer or a consultant. So you work from wherever you want, you set your own rates, you're your own boss, you have clients that you answer to in some form, yes, but it's not like having a boss. It's a very different situation. And that sets you on the path to eventually leveraging your time. So it's a 3-stage series. You go from not controlling your time to controlling your time, and then to leveraging your time. And anyone that has built any significant wealth have all leveraged their time. But if you're starting out on this journey and you're wondering how you can even get there, at least being in control of your time is a good first step, because when you're deciding when you work and who you work with and you set your own rates, that gives you, guess what, more time. You get more time back to start to build the capital, build these other skill sets, and build this greater knowledge that will allow you to actually use leverage in the long term. So that's the secret, really. And it's taken me longer to work that out than I would like to admit, but it really is. And most people will never work this out, and they'll probably live their whole life as employees, which I hope it's not going to be the case for you. So if you like this video, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think.